Alright, here's a video on a heater in the shop. And basically the fan goes in the back side is bad. I replaced the first fan after the bearings locked up on it. And then got another motor that I had. Now both of them were used, but from identical heaters. I cleaned up the bushings on the second one. Both had bushings. Cleaned up the bushings and then put them back together. Thought we were fine. Come in here again the other day and the fan was locked up. The motor's sitting there humming. The first time that happened, the place filled with smoke. So I guess I was lucky on two accounts. So I haven't learned my lesson on use. So I'm trying to do something else. So let me show you. This is the original motor and fan setup that was on the back. I think it's a typical motor. Look that up online. Can't find a knockoff, but there is a General, I don't know if it's a General Electric or I'm not sure what the name is on it. Oh, Universal, that's what it was. Universal Electric motor. And it's about $90 for that. And the fan's good. I mean, the fan comes off, there's a set screw. Not bad. I'm going to keep it, but in the meantime, I actually had a second. This is the mounting back for a second. When I was looking at putting together a new way of doing this. So I go digging through my motor supply, and I ran into another fan motor. So this is one that I found. It was from like an old computer. Cooling tower, what they used to call a rack, I guess, back in the day. I think it was this one was on a PDP-11, old deck equipment from way. I remember tearing the stuff out. I ended using the side panels off it to make a table. It was interesting, a metal table. But the fan, it works. It's a decent fan. I ran it for a couple hours straight here, plugged it into 110. I was actually surprised it worked on that. And it's decent. So what I did is I made myself a piece of nice plywood, matched up the mounting holes with where they would be for the fan. I pulled them off the back side of it. I marked out the holes and drilled those into plywood. There you can see how the fan comes off. I had it loosened up. Transferred the grill over, separated it, put the same screws back in, or cut the hole to diameter, put it in the middle. It measured out to be in the middle. Fed the wire out the bottom, as you can see. Wire feeds out the bottom. And we're going to go ahead and mount that up and see how it goes. Okay. I attached the heater. I turned on the hot water. And now we wait. I hear water. What should happen is, as soon as the water heats up that I'm not sure what they call that thing, that box right there, the gray box. It monitors the temperature of that pipe. When that pipe reaches a certain temperature, then it closes a contact, which then sends electricity to the fan. So it normally waits until that pipe doesn't get warm enough. I have it set so the heatilator has to come up to temperature, be fully up to temperature, and then that's the out. So the water's coming in the far side here, going through the heatilator from the top down, coming out the bottom here, and then going back in. So that's the coldest part. So once the rest of the heatilator gets as much heat as it can, then there you go. kicks on. I guess it's a little bit noisy. I don't know. We'll have to see what the deal is. Let's walk around this side over here. Might have to watch that again. I don't know. We're not going to be happy. Might be just a touch noisy. You're getting some nice air though. You know, I'm near the vibration though in the house. I mean, I can tell I don't think it's near the noise in the house as I had before. So I'm gonna have to just let that ride. Maybe it just needs run. I mean, let's face it, that motor's off of a, let's see, that PDP-11 was, it was there before me. I've been there 23 years. It was 10 years old then. I mean, you're talking the 30-plus-year-old machine. Fan hasn't been used in 20 years. I mean, it's been sitting in a box. I don't know. It's already starting to sound a little better. You never know, it might be okay. It's old American-made equipment. You know, Digital Equipment Corporation. It'll be interesting to see. Okay, we're going to ride this out. If it gets bad or better, I'll post. Thanks a lot. Fan's running. This is after a couple hours now, and I'll just be quiet for a second. You can listen. Much better than last time. I mean, it just took a while to warm up. Get right in. I really believe that's the take. I'm going to get up close here, and you can see what we have in the back. So yeah. Once I know I got a good thing, I'm going to take that. I brought the old wire. Here's the wire I have. It's nice, rounded, you know, all in one. Basically, it's a computer extension cord. I'm going to run that. That's what I have coming out of the outlet, which has really worked out well. I mean, it's nice to wire stuff in. Permanently, boy, having the ability to unplug it easily in case of a problem is real nice. Or plug a box fan in if you need to, and plop it on top of this thing. You want to move some air around in the summer. It works great. Then it comes over here to the, it's a hydrostat. Hydrostat is the name I was looking for on this. And you'll see if I can get an under view of it here. Honeywell, and there's a place where you can set a temperature. So it comes out of the powers into the hydrostat, comes out of the hydrostat, and goes here. I have that wired into my fan. I'm going to move that inside of the hole, the bottom. So I'll put that inside and get that out of the way. But that should work good. I'm not even painted black, you know, because you saw it earlier. And it looks nice. It really matched up well. That should work. So sounds good. As you can, it's running this whole time. I never was able to, with the previous setup, I was never able to video in here with the heat on. So, whoa, tripping over stuff. Yeah, so I think that, not that I'd want the heater to be running, and of course I can always shut it off, but if I did have the heater kick on during a video, I don't think it would be that bad. So I'll listen to this myself and see. But that's it on that. I think we've wrapped this up. I think we're going to be good to go now for a number of years. And the nice thing, I did double check, that fan was a standard size. So for some reason, if I would go bad, I get on Surplus Center or a couple other places online, and they sell fans that size. It was a 10-inch fan. So they're easy to find at 120 volts. So I just plop that thing out, bolt them back up again, and off I go. So it's a good mount. That's all I have. If something goes drastically wrong, There we go, it shut down. So that's how quiet it can be in here. So I guess it is a little bit noisy. So, okay, well, that's it for now. Bye.